Hey everyone, given that it's Transgender Awareness Week, I thought I might challenge myself to try to make a little video, release it every day, to try to share a little bit more about general awareness, talk a bit more about my experiences, and maybe that will help, I don't know, help me at least. So the first video, I thought, let's start at the very beginning, let's start at something that's quite simple for me to talk about. So the topic at hand, I guess simple, although I might have underestimated how easy it is to talk about, is what does being transgender mean to me? And I guess there are several kind of layers or phases to that question. I suppose from a younger age, being transgender would have meant a lot of uncertainty, a lot of sadness and self-doubt and self-dissatisfaction, discomfort, and then having these little islands of joy and euphoria when I would be a little bit more feminine presenting, or trying to be very feminine presenting, let's say, but still not really knowing what all of this means. And then in my later life, it's meant accepting who I am and finding comfort and joy in that identity and that knowledge of this is me. I'm transgender, and that's okay, that's allowed. But also it means, at a wider sense, having to throw myself at the mercy of a society whose attitude towards us is ambiguous. Let's say you've got some people who are very supportive, very pro-trans, but then you've also, on the other side of that coin, got some very vocal people who seem to have made it their life's mission to eradicate us. And that's not hyperbole, it's what they say, and it's quite upsetting. But I can't, wait a second, had to cross the road, but I can't live my life behind a mask forever. And that was the other thing that being transgender meant to me. It meant having to hide, being secret, not being honest. But then once I got to the point where I could accept myself, it was about pure honesty and authenticity. And that's something that I wish people would understand a bit better. Me saying that I'm transgender makes me as honest as I've ever been. Whereas it's kind of wild that I'm told that I'm deceptive, which is interesting. But anyway, I just wanted to touch on this topic a little bit more. And if you found this interesting, if I've said a few things that you'd like me to expand on, it's quite possibly that I have done in other videos that I've released already. So go check those out. What I'm asking people to do through this week as well is, if they're feeling generous, if they're feeling like they've got some extra cash sloshing around, although I know that's probably not the case, I'm asking people to make donations to a couple of charities that I've seen that seem to do good work. There's Mermaids UK, who provide support for trans youth in the UK, which is a place at a time where they desperately need it. And there's Trans Rescue as well, an organisation I came across relatively recently who support trans people as they move countries. I'll put the links below, and if you feel like you want to make a contribution, that would be very, very, very welcome. Thank you very much. Anyway, take care, have a good week. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.